Well, let's do some more Chinatown, man. As I hydrate. And we wait for at the one house. When do you open? Hey, top shelf, would you? Welcome to the wine house. We came up with a name. Beats me, though I do know the proprietor is a theme for soul singers who died before their time. Quaint. What can I get for you? Not too long ago, I was here with a friend of mine. He had a drink that was mixed to perfection. Only can't remember what it was called. Remember anything about it? Any clue at all? How would you be able to tell me my friend's name is Gilbert Ma? Should we keep records of purchases, that kind of thing? But I'm in the business of making drinks, not giving out private information. Goodness, I haven't thought about it as private, just forgotten. Oh well, never mind, perhaps I'll try something else new instead. When Gilbert Ma comes here a lot. Funny, I'm usually pretty good with faces. When were you here? Perhaps you're working that evening? Ask me what's the most complicated cocktail on the menu. Well, the startled bartender. Most cocktails I can throw together in a few seconds, this one requires more finesse. 20 different ingredients, some of which we use so rarely they're kept in the back room. Alright then. What? I'll have that startled bartender cocktail. Oh, what? Wow, that is good. I haven't even got the cocktail yet, and it's already fulfilling its promise. I'll take some time. You know, it'll take some time. You know what they say, like a fine vintage, perfection does take time. Well then, no rush, I'm here to relax. Quickly, get the information, get out of here, man. Like, I can't pay for that. Can't afford that crap. So near yet so far, I've just got to unlock the screen. No, whoops. I'm just hitting the wrong buttons. Oh my gosh. There you go. That was horrible. Pushing through transactions, come on. The Singapore shower. No problem, if you head back to your table, I'll have the waiter bring it to you in just a minute. Awful drunk sounds that make no sense. Bye. Finally, here we go, Gilbert Ma's last transaction. If I can get a hold of what he likes, I'll be better placed to finding the drinks he feels are worth his time. A bunch of French scrap? Should I take a picture of this? I'll do it. Not one that is missing half the text. Okay, I got a picture of it. Wine connoisseur, Gilbert Ma's fan of burgundy red. I'll stand behind the table. Go speaking. Seems like a man about town. Can you recommend a wine shop? I thought you don't drink. It's not for me. For someone in need of a little persuasion, something expensive. Quite aware of the global wine shortage, so there isn't much around these days. But Terrier in Toya Payo should still have some decent stock. Great, thanks, gotta go. Hey, what about like, hey, hi, how's it going? How's your mother? Nothing?
Who does someone have to borrow to get service
Oh, you're done? Okay. Offered to buy you a drink, Amira, but looks like you already made an unwise decision. Lateta? Lateta, ex-CEO of National Waters, is that you? Meant to be behind bars, not in one. Not in one. Sorry. Very good, Amira. How quiet are you?
It makes a change, me catching you doing something you
Sometimes the ends justify the means, hardly put us in the same
Oh,
category.
honestly, one bribes a few officials and mistakenly has a whistleblower killed. Every vicious scheme. Hardly seems fair. I am.
It's just so hard to hear her, man. Is there a reason why we're still
I'm not
talking,
in
Lieutenant?
messages anymore. I'm here because I wish to see.
You're a criminal. You must be aware that the feeling is not mutual.
I need you to do something.
Interesting that you think that's within the realm of possibility. Aaron must have been too thin at the top of the corporate ladder. You're in the gutter with all the other crooks now. You just don't seem to know it.
Honestly, if you just pause for breath, that engineer that ended up dead. Carl, I need you to investigate.
You killed Carl Penn, or you had him dealt with
I
at
know
least.
that's what you think. That's what everyone thinks since you left. But I only wanted him scared. He wasn't meant to. Climbing the corporate ladder is one thing. Taking a life is quite another. I might be involved in bribes. Crime, not murder.
Can't think of one good reason to believe you, Lieutenant. Goodbye. Bring some to me. Doo doo. Greetings and salutations. I'm Marvin, AI sommelier extraordinaire. Whoever you had installed, whoever had you installed seemed to have gone with a needlessly formal customer service vocabulary. Well-known fact that wine connoisseurs are inclined towards the finer things in life. Sure, it pays your proprietor well to make them think so. Committing to the less is more approaches in retail display, I see. Wine shortages may have reduced our selection, but with what we lack in quantity, we make up for in quality. Forgive me if I don't trust a bot designed to sell me things. I may not have a moral compass and may not have taste buds, but I do have an encyclopedic knowledge of oenology. That is the subject of wine with that and wine making. Perhaps with your encyclopedic knowledge, you might be able to help me. Gladly. Apologies, terrible timing, but I appear to be undergoing crucial systems update. So I'll have to do the research the old-fashioned way. Vino del Gacho, delightful aromas of strawberry and plum, subtle and sweet. Looking off the years. You don't have one. Okay. So you are the Chantenaire de Papet. Cheval de Palaté. Saint-Denis 26, Dominique Cheval de Palaté. Your Burgundy Pinot Noir 2026 Dominique de Mont Verite is kind of the same. Though honestly, with the way that horse was, I think it's more like a rum. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't drink at all. Vina del Guacho, Cabernet, Sauvignon Rose. Covia Flamini, Champagne Brit. You don't want champagne. You're off the table. Chateau Guet Bordeaux 2024. I don't think it's any of these three we should be going for. I think it's one of these two. Popular choice. I could just splurge and get the 2600 one, but I don't think that's right. You seem like a good idea, though. There is no burgundies here, so. And I can't interact with you, right? I can. La Petite Imperatrice, dry and rounded. You're burgundy. Okay, I'll buy you. Right? Thank you. Mirror, I've been doing some digging on the reliable source. He told me to where Gilbert Miles right now. Somewhere I'll feel the need to anti-back my soul afterwards. Let you be the judge of that. Apparently Gilbert Miles likes to hang out at a place called Madame Chan's Palace in Chinatown after work. Reliably informed he'll be wearing a navy suit and a white shirt. Character more colorful than his dress sense. Should bet to find out. Ding dong. This was not what I was thinking when I heard Madame Chan's palace. It's quite nice. Didn't think the guy like Gilbert would spend time in a tea garden. Navy trousers, white shirt. I think I see him. There's flowers? Okay, I was confused of why they lit up. Gilbert, if you would. May I join you? Well, there's a table for two. Have a seat. What is this? Looking for some information. The bottle was the price I'm willing to pay. Low price to pay it is, too. That's all you think my time and knowledge are worth. You get around to as this wine. Sure, this wine was good. I'd say one man's good is another man's mediocre. Mediocre. You got some work to do in the bride department. Better luck next time. Bro, I looked at. You like Burgundy, so look around for Burgundy. I mean, just reset the mission, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's get the dialogue. I thought about just buying one of the more expensive ones, but it was like, this dude likes Burgundy. I don't see the point of this if I don't know. I guess it's all wine. But she made a comment, oh, it likes Burgundy, and we gotta go with Burgundy.
Mr. Snoop. I've never been. What? Okay. All
Alright. If we hurry, we can. Nah, it's gonna be close. I think it's 16 to 6, right? We'll have to wait. No big deal. You've seen the 4 anyway. Dunu, dunu.
Who does someone have to... It may... Oh, that is... Well,
Fine, you can have it. I remembered, I remembered. I'm buying the pink one. This is the way it is. 1400 for you. Alright. Yeah, have a seat. And what is this? Looking for some information and bottle as a price I'm willing to pay. Sorry. That was 1400. I don't know what you like, man. I'll just go buy the most expensive one if you want. It's no big deal. I didn't want to go too big. I figured you'd think I'm trying too hard. Go with the medium one. And you'd be fine. Apparently, I should just go buy the most expensive thing about the wazoo. I don't bribe people. How should I know?
Mr.
Oh, me?
Snoop.
I rather.
I never been up. What? Okay. All right.
Dun 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 dun. Wine house. Wine house. This is already plastered. Been open for 2 minutes, man. 4 minutes. We broke it. Oh no. Okay, we're good.
Who does someone? It may. Oh, that.
Dun, dun. Give me the one for 2600. I'm ready. I'm here to splurge. 1,600. Are you the most expensive one? I'm gonna go with yes. Map to Chinatown. Hope you're happy. It's my wallet. Oh my god. Well, we're going. It's a checklist now. We bought 3 out of the 7, or whatever there were. Now where we wanted to go. We're already here. See, like my logic was buy the burgundy, whatever it was, and then that didn't work. So now I just like all went out the freaking window.
Mr. Ayer.
Amira.
I just have to do like 800 button presses to get past all this.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun. It's not much of a build up, or like oh, I guess a run up. If you want to call it that, like a boss run up. Not really a boss, we're just gonna go try to get dialogue to proc, but it's a lot of spam today. Maybe you can just glitch it again. Just save me some button presses. Just let me talk to you. There we go.
who does someone have to... It... Oh, that...
Get me out of here. Go buy the wine. We bought you have 2 on the right and 1 on the left. What if I just buy them all? Oh, you're next on the list. After this, we have 1, 2, 3 to buy. Your standards, man, are too freaking high. Oh, there's 3 more. Dun, dun.
Amira. Yes.
Never been. What? Okay. Oh,
I'm gonna break my freaking A button. Dun, 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 dun. No, the rest are all cheap. I believe, all below 1,000. I think they're all like 540 actually. So,
who does someone have to bribe to say so? It hard. Oh, no.
big dog. I had a good feeling about you. That I'm morally sane than 2026? If there's one thing I cannot say no to, how does this bribery last work? Work? I just wanted to know. Drink and I ask the questions. I'll have the waiter sort this out. What would you like to know? Ironically, I'd like to know who's been bribing you and why, and present company included. Do you know of any contact between the Transport Authority and the Wu Wang group? I don't know much. Could have said that before you said my bribe. But I do know my colleague started living life as a little differently lately. Always entertaining at a gentleman's club in Gilang. He's not known as a subtlety. Kind of person who leaves a paper trail, you might say. Kind of person who doesn't think twice about accepting a bribe and then parading around with entirely upgraded work attire. Shiny shoes, flashy watches, uncalled for in my opinion. Who even wears a watch anymore? So true. Please try and stay focused. Oh yes, what I'm saying is that money's come from somewhere. May have taken a peek at his emails off you from Zhu and Ling at Wu Wang. Zhu and Ling, you say? Why should Ray Lam have all the fun? Ray Lam. Colleague, you clearly didn't get the memo. It's a figurative memo or an actual memo? My point is, he's the guy to go. He's the go-to guy if you're a mega corporation out to bribe a government official. Allegedly, you understand. And poor Gilbert Ma here gets left with a hard shoulder. Allegedly. Once upon a time, man, woman, child, they worked in their villages or they worked in the city. Neither were they torn between the two, kept within the orbit of their professions. I ask you, where would society be without transport, the grease that keeps society oiled? People live their lives on the assumption that machines will take them where they need to go. The MRT ground to a halt. If cars stopped in the streets, what would happen to the world? Chaos. It'd be chaos without transport. Society itself would ground to a halt. The world that was, the world that is, what it is to become. It's enough to drive anyone to hiccups. So true. And do they appreciate me? I can't say I'm following whatever track your train of thought is on. No, they don't, hiccup. He's dead. Expect you to leave. You can just call Kieran. No, we can go there, okay. We will be pushing games into this, because this quest broke me. We'll do more of this tomorrow.
Ah, Mira. Good to see you. I thought you'd be here sooner.
Welcome back there, Kieran.
I got caught up.
Bad traffic?
Transport had something to do with it. I hadn't expected to be mildly held hostage by an inebriated government official waxing lyrical about the philosophy behind transportation. I had no idea it was possible to get a hangover through osmosis.
Please tell me you have good news, Amira. Well, as good as news can be when the world has gone to the dogs.
I am pleased to report Gilbert was quite forthcoming about the whole thing. I get the feeling he's feeling a little left out. Fancies himself a corporate criminal.
Should we be worried?
Let's just hope he associates corporate crimes with that horrendous headache he has on the horizon. The good news is, he singled out a person named Xu and Ling. Could be our...
Excellent. Great work.
Whoops.
You'll be pleased to hear I even have the name of the transport official being bribed by Wu Wang. The flashy type, apparently.
Oh, good. They're the easiest sort to track down and make a charge stick.
Name's Ray Lam.
Excellent. If I follow the paper trail, I should have enough to get a search warrant. Listen, I know you don't do this for the money, but bills have still got to be paid. I'll wire across payment for a job well done.
I'm doing this for the money.
Truly
Kieran?
excellent work, Amira. Xu and Ling. It sounds like Xu and Ling might be our foot in the door.
Kieran, do you ever wonder whether we rely too much on machines to keep the wheels of society turning?
Thank you, Amira Dharma. I will now. A question to haunt my dreams.
Case closed, saving game. Thank you. So I'll be switching here. Taking a 5-minute break. Getting ready now, I have to choose a client to work for full time. Find time to make the big decision, call the client of your choice, and let them know you'll be looking for time for him. I also don't know who I want to be with. I had the most fun with finding the historical the artifacts and delivering them. But I think Kieran's like the way you want to go. To stop the corruption. But I'll decide next time I play. So /marker.